Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Today we're going to be doing a tutorial video in the Kuro 787-8, specifically programming the FMS. I had quite a few questions on the programming of the FMS getting SIDS and stars to load, so we're going to do a little mock flight here today. And we're going to be flying from, I think we'll go Dulles International. We'll just pick any old ramp there. That looks like an Air Canada 787. And we'll fly over to London, EGLL, Heathrow. We want to park, we'll go there. And then we're going to do a high altitude airway flight. It's about 7 hours en route. And you can see we already have a departure runway set. We're going to be departing at runway 1 center. We should be able to use the one left departure, but we'll do 1 center. Select that there. And then we're going to do a ILS arrival on 27 right. And do we have any approaches for 27 right? We do not. So how does that one look? Actually, not too bad. So out over the coast and then back in. So this is going to be our flight plan for today. And we're going to look at programming that into the FMS. Flight altitude today is going to be 45,000 feet. That's a little bit high. Let's do 42,000 feet. Did that save? It did not. 42,000. Cool. And then I'm actually going to use the screen snipping tool. If I switch over to the full screen capture here, I'm going to do a snip of our flight here. So we can have that up. Oh, actually, but I need the nav log. So let's open that up as well. Just because I want to see what our purchase is going to be. So you can actually do one of two things here. So this is a pretty long flight. So there's a lot of SIDS, so we're not actually going to get all of them lined up here. So it looks like 5145 November is our last SID we can fit on there. 5145 November. So that's way the heck up here. So we're not going to get everything. So we'll capture everything descent on. It'd be really nice if you could expand this window, but you cannot. So we'll go there. And then we'll do a new window snip. And we just want to grab as much of that info as we can. Shrink this down so it fits on my 1080p monitor, and I'll move it over to there. And then we should be good to load up our aircraft. So I will go ahead and sit through the loading sequence for you guys, and I will check back in once we are loaded up on the ramp. Alrighty, and here we are loaded into the Kuro Boeing 787, a little bit laggy off of the get-go, as we expect from Flight Simulator. Get the APU going, and we'll turn on ground power while we're here. IRS left and right can come on, and then we'll get some external lighting going as well. We'll go navs. Fun fact, the lighting issue I had on my initial review of this aircraft has been fixed. Those tail position lights are in the correct position, so that's awesome. They look better, and most importantly, they are in the correct position. It's about a 6-minute warm-up time on the IRS, so we'll wait for that to happen, but we can do some init stuff, so we can set our reserves, our cruise altitude, and we can just make up a cost index. Why did you not take reserves? There we go. And then here's our route that we're doing. Looks like it automatically loaded. Departing KAD runway 1 center. Our destination should be EGLL. EGLL. Or no, that is a G. Never mind. Never mind. So we can go American Airlines, I don't know, 256, and we would be a heavy. Not going to bother with a co-route or anything like that today. Hit execute. Departure on arrivals. So we're going to be departing on the Capital 1 on 01 Charlie. We can throw in a transition if we want. Let's just do AML. It's the first one here. We'll do activate and execute. And same thing for arrivals. So this is where you would get your arrival SIDS. We're taking the LS1H arrival on ILS runway 27 right. We'll do the big transition, and then we'll take a look at our legs. So you can see we've got a discontinuity here. Let's see if we can easily rectify that. We cannot. What do you say? Selected line cannot be deleted. So can I just do a vector? We'll come back to that one. Let's go next page. Execute. Cool. So back to the first page. Can I just throw a lasso in? Oh, it's because there's a vector there. So what if I clear the vector? Just go direct there. There we go. That's problem solved. So take one more look through our legs page, make sure we don't have any discontinuities except for that one at the very end, which I don't care about. It's fine, that's after we've landed. That's all looking good, so now I should be able to go over to my planner here. And I might have to wait for the IRS to line here. Yeah, I do. So we will wait for that, and then once the IRS is aligned, we will take a look at the flight plan and where we're supposed to go. You can see part of it's loaded there, but obviously the rest is not working just quite yet. So we'll check back once we're loaded. Okay, and now we are aligned. You can see we've got an immediate hard right turn. So this is one of the comments that I had was the aircraft not automatically taking over on departure. If you have a vector that's too far off from the runway track that you're taking off from, so in this case we're taking off from 01 left, which would be roughly, well, almost our current heading actually. So here's 0510. So if I set my heading bug, it's already kind of there, 010. So just to the left of where we're going. Obviously that's a really steep offset, so the aircraft's not going to track that. You're going to have to fly it manually onto that magenta line, which isn't that big of a deal. If you wanted a vector, you can use it, and you just go to the next waypoint. I personally prefer to just get rid of that vector initially, hand fly the aircraft near the magenta line, and then let the aircraft do its thing. If I throw on the flight directors and I try for an LNAV, it should not track it, which it is. It's making a liar out of me, whatever. But like on the PMDG 737 that's modeled, it will not do that. So but that's the gist of it. You can see quite a ways that we're gonna be cruising, so you won't be able to see everything. What if I go to the plan page? You might be able to as I go through the different pages here. Oh, that's not what I want. Not quite, but vaguely. So this would be the way to set up your FMS in the Kuro 787. Quite a bit of other aircraft as well. This is done in a Boeing. Airbuses are a little bit different. I do have a video, a quick start guide on, oh, my frame rates are dying. Quick start guide on basic FMS programming, but the Kuro 787 had a lot of questions about it, so I figured I would answer them. But that's going to do it for this little quick FS tutorial. Thank you guys very much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. I've said that twice. And as always, take it easy.